Great morning. It is January the 14th, 2025. It's 7:38 a.m. I need to get ready for work, y'all. But I said I wanted to do a video today because I have been lackluster. I have been missing on here. I have been not consistent as I need to be, which is, something that I've been doing for years. I've been on YouTube, y'all, since I think 2013. So I've been on YouTube for a long time. But and y'all know my story. I did it to document my journey, but I didn't know that people would start following me and actually be invested. When I did, but I'm so glad that I am, and I did, and you are, and you're here, and you're watching. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for, hanging in there and staying subscribed to me, even though I haven't been that consistent. I was very consistent in December last part of the year because I was recording videos every day on that channel. And so I'm getting ready for work. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just do a video of my day. I'll take you all to work with me today. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I apologize for the noise in the background, y'all. Because sometimes I look back and be so loud when I be moving stuff around and shifting stuff. Oh my God, I got something in my nails, y'all. But, yeah, but we here, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all having a good new year so far? Y'all, we blunt. We came in the new year, y'all, and now it's the 14th already. Can you believe it's mid-month? The fires out there in California, God bless them. Lord have mercy. Did y'all see that one house, though, in that neighborhood that did not burn down? Everything around it burned down except for that one house. I think that man said that his house was built on the solid rock of Jesus. Something he said. I was like, there you go, honey. When you serve God, when you do what's right, honey, God's gonna take care of you. In the midst of a storm, in the midst of fire, honey, he gonna make sure you okay. You taken care of. Years and years ago, me and my baby sister, before we both got married, we were roommates. So we had an apartment. We shared an apartment, right? And I think it was like a couple of days or something before our lease was up. We was getting ready to move. But y'all, a fire broke out our apartment complex, and the fire broke out actually in the kitchen to the apartment next to us. Right next door, y'all, in their kitchen. And y'all, when I tell you nothing burned, that whole, I think, it was some apartments that got burned. But y'all, nothing in our apartment got burned. It wasn't even hardly no smoke in there, y'all. We had to, of course, not stay there for a few days. They wanted everybody to evacuate. They didn't want nobody staying there. It was just our unit. Well, we were getting ready to move anyway, but nothing in our apartment burned. Nothing caught on fire. Nothing smelled like smoke. And I can say that coming from a place as a person who, believes God, who grew up, I grew up, in the faith. I grew up in church. And I know that probably don't mean a whole lot to a lot of people now, because people doing all kinds of things in the church. But, just as a person who tithes, who follows the word of God in that aspect, honey, nothing happened to me and my sister's stuff. We were perfectly fine. So, yeah, that's a testimony, That's what God will do for us. He'll take care of us in the midst of no matter whatever's going on. So, yeah, so I think I'm going to take y'all with me today. I'm going to record as much as I can. I have a brief meeting at 9:30. It's like a little quick walkthrough meeting. And then I have a meeting at from 10 to 12. And so I'm gonna try to take y'all with me. I might not be able to record that much in my meeting in the conference room, but the rest of the day I probably will. Yeah, but shout out to Stephanie and Coach Mary. for checking on me when I wasn't recording. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that. I don't think nobody's ever done that. Nobody's ever really checked on me, left a comment or came to, you know, to actually, you know, people watch, but for somebody actually, you know, come and be like, where you at? I appreciate that. I needed that. The fact that you see me, that makes all the difference in the world. And when you don't see me, that lets me know that you see me, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on getting ready for work. Cause I like to typically leave my house by 8 o'clock. I don't have to be at work at 8:30. It takes me about anywhere from like 13 to 15 minutes to get to work. But, you know, I like to be on time, so, yeah. I'll be back when I get there. Okay, y'all, in the car headed to work. It is 8:06. I am a couple minutes behind, but I'm still gonna get there on time. Being on time is everything, right? Yeah, it is. Y'all, I changed my whole outfit. I had, I put on one of my work polos, but I had another blouse that I had picked out. Y'all, I put on that blouse. It looked too churchy. It was like I was going to a gospel concert. It was going to be on the stage of a gospel concert. The sleeves were real like flam. They was like real like loose and stuff. And that wasn't fitting for work to me. You know, especially when you're going to be in a meeting. You know, corporate. Well, I don't work at a corporate. It's not a corporate meeting, but it is a meeting with top administrators. So, yeah, I didn't want to be doing too much because the sleeves were like real flowy. It's a pretty blouse, just like the sleeves real big polka dots and flowers. I should have showed y'all. I think it's the picture I got on my video. That picture when you see me on the end of the video. That blouse, yeah. I wore that blouse. I think I took that picture. I was headed to, I think actually a church event. I think I was headed to like appreciation or something. Yeah, it was a church event, so it was, I should have known, but I was going to take a chance. I was going to put a blazer on top of it, but I just went on with the basic black, my black polo, my black cardigan, and black pants, and my black boots. Just play it safe. Black is my favorite color. Fun fact about me, I love black, y'all. One of my favorite colors. Another fun fact about me, to people who really new to my channel, haven't really watched my videos, I used to be a licensed cosmetologist. I actually worked in a beauty salon. When I was in high school, I was in the 10th grade. I decided to go into cosmetology. Y'all, I always wanted to be a makeup artist, and for some reason I thought cosmetology meant makeup, not knowing that it had, when I said cosmetology, it had so little to do about makeup, y'all. It was like 95% was hair. But I stuck it out. I stuck in there, and I liked it. I liked the people, the students that I, you know, was in cosmetology with. I was in 11th grade, so when I 12th grade year, when I walked across the stage, I had a diploma in one hand, and I had my cosmetology license in the other. Man, if I could go back, I didn't even realize what I had. You know what I mean? Because I always dreamt that, like I said, I worked in the salon. I didn't plan on doing hair, but I wound up eventually, after I went to tech school for a couple of years, and the school I was going to, it closed down, so I just kind of like landed in doing hair. You know, I was like, I need to do something. I really didn't have the money to go to college. I didn't understand about the college process, and I just thought I couldn't go to college. So, but I landed in a tech school, but come to find out, them people at that tech school, child, they was in business money, they was doing stuff wrong. But it didn't affect me. I just wasted a year. You know what I'm saying? I just wasted a year. because I didn't have I didn't have anything, because I was close to finishing with my little certificate. But all things work out pretty good. But yeah, I was doing hair, and I was working in the salon. I built a clientele, and then I felt led to go to Bible college. So I actually went to Bible college when I was I must have been 25 years old. What was I, 23? I might have been 23. I went to Bible school out in Oklahoma. So I left South Carolina, went to school in Oklahoma, and I was out there for 2 years where I studied youth ministry. And man, that was so life-changing. So life-changing. I experienced so much. From there, I took my first flight when I came home for Christmas break. I had never flown before. I was so nervous. So I experienced a lot of firsts, being away from home, And out there, when I was out there, I had to actually get a job, so I could pay my rent, my tuition. So I wound up working at a grocery store as a cashier, and then I got promoted to work in the office where I assisted people when they bought money orders, stuff like that. Rented movies. At this time, people were renting the VHS movies. Yeah, and then so I was there for a year, and I would go to school. We didn't have night class, we just had day class. So I would go to school Monday through Friday during the daytime, and then I would go to work from 3 to 10. And I had roommates. Somebody that I knew from my hometown, actually my pastor, she went to that school also, and she knew somebody there who knew somebody who needed, roommates. So I was blessed to be able to live in a very nice neighborhood with 2 other roommates. So hey, those two roommates, and I stayed there the whole 2 years where I was there. And me and all of them, we're still, we still kind of keep in contact. The owner, I'm not sure where she is. She was a judge, and she left being a judge to go to school out there. That's that's just, those are the type of people I met. I met judges. I met people, prominent people who left. Some people left ministries and stuff to come to school. I met a lot of people, y'all. It was just such a great experience. And then after, I was gonna stay out there, but then I wound up coming back to South Carolina. But my second year there, I got a job at Sears, girl. I thought I was doing, I got me a job at Sears, working in sales. I was working in the women's department. I was working in the maternity department. Yeah, so I did that my last year there. I learned a lot, man. I struggled too, like a struggling college student. I struggled, but I learned. But what I did learn was to trust God. I learned to trust Him, and He took care of me, It was sometimes it was like I wasn't gonna make it. I was far away from home, my parents and my family, my sisters, my brother. Things was happening back at home. I was missing stuff. Life was going on, but I was growing, and I was meeting people, and I was experiencing things that I never thought I experienced. But God is faithful. When you're faithful to Him, He'll be faithful to you. And after that, girl, I've done I did all kind of jobs. I didn't really have a degree, so I went and I came back. I have a job. I cleaned hotel rooms, y'all. I tell you, I have so much work experience. I cleaned hotels. I worked in warehouses. I worked. One thing about me, I've always been able to get promoted because I know I'm a good worker. You know what I'm saying? I kept my head down, did my job, stayed out of mess, and caused no confusion. And people, they like me. Supervisors, when people like you, they promote you. I got my job going from warehouse to working in a special projects division because when I went through the interview, the lady, she liked me. She just liked me. I had no experience, but I could type, I could talk, and I was afforded to do that. From there, I got promoted to another position, working in the credit department. And then after that, I decided to, the church I was going to, the people that were the pastors there at that time, they had graduated from the same Bible school I went to, but I just kind of landed at their church. And then the children's minister, he offered me a position, an opportunity to interview for a position working there at the school. They had started school, and I was teaching what I was teaching, like third, I think I was teaching like second, third, and fourth grades. Yeah, so I did that for a couple of years, and then I got burnt out with that. I took a huge cut in pay. I left my job because I felt like I wanted to just do more with children, and so I was doing that, and then working children's ministry too at my church. So I was around children all the time, and then I had an actual friend of mine that kind of needed like sort of like a live-in nanny to kind of help her. She had like foster children and stuff. They had her own children, and I was teaching at the same school they were going to. She was paying for them to go to school, so I was just kind of like, I moved in with her for probably about a year, and I helped her out. She had children, and they had like special. They didn't have physical challenges, but they had to make sure they had their medicine and stuff, and the wonderful. They went to school, and she had three at that time. She had 3 kids, but she had her own son. And then she had 2 foster children that she eventually wound up adopting. Well, when I started talking about this stuff, I forget some of the stuff that I experienced in my life. When I started talking, I'm just talking to y'all, and it's just coming up. And I hope I'm not boring y'all with this. I hope y'all still watching. But I made it to work. So let me go ahead and get out of here. It's 8:16. Good time. There's somebody security waving at him. And let me get parked, y'all, and I will be back, okay? Be back. So I clocked in. So we're on a new system now where we have to clock in. We'll get to work, we have to clock in, clock out. And and I worked at this job for over 20 years, and we never had it. So it's a new system, which is fine. Let's see. I need to print out my supervisor's calendar for the day. She not for me to print out her calendar and have it on her desk. So that's what I'm doing. And it's now 8:24, and we're gonna do what we do. So I'll see y'all maybe at lunch. I'll see what I can get. Okay, what footage I can get. I'll be back. Y'all, it is currently 2:39 p.m. I'm on my lunch break. My meeting that started at 10, it lasted until it ended at, I think, like 1:45. Yeah, so that's where we are. So I decided just to go ahead and take a lunch break. And okay, so now it's 4:23 p.m. and I'll be getting up in like 7 minutes. I do have to use the bathroom, and I'm gonna gather my belongings, shut my computer off, go and clock out, get in my car, and go to the house. For lunch, I'm gonna put it up on the screen what I had for lunch. It wasn't the healthiest, but it was all I could gather. Just for a quick lunch because the meeting was so long today. But today was a good day, productive day. I'm grateful for a job, grateful to be working, thankful that I enjoy the people I work with. And everybody can't say that. So yeah, so I'm gonna go to the restroom and get ready to gather my belongings. I think I'm gonna shut down both my computers, take them into the office, because this is not my permanent place. I'm just out here temporarily until I'm able to hire somebody to sit in this place. This is like a reception desk, so that's where I'm sitting at now. But I do have an actual office, but I'm helping out, just how much ever I can. But I'll see y'all when I get in the car, and we'll talk a little bit more, okay? Y'all hold on, I'll be back. Hold on, don't change the channel, don't hang up. Wait a minute, I'm coming. Okay. Oh, nothing, just walking to my car, that's all. Just walking to my little car, get in, Hey. And taking my tail on down. We made it. I'm thankful, you know. It is cold when that wind blows. It is so cold. And where you are, probably not that cold compared to where some of you all live at. Because it is 51 degrees here, so. But it's still like, it's colder. However, I'm thankful. I can feel the cold, you know. I'm just learning to show gratitude, be grateful, and everything. See y'all when I get home. Don't use it. Y'all, so wait a minute. Y'all, so I'm home now. I'm in the garage, but sorry y'all. Wait a minute. Lord have mercy. I made it home. I didn't do much. I didn't do very well with taking you all throughout my day because my day, that meeting jacked my day up. Like I said, I was in that meeting from 10 o'clock a.m. until 1:45 p.m. Oh my God. So it was very interesting. So yeah. So we'll see. So I'm ready to go in the house now. It is it's 4:56. I get up at 4:30. It's 4:56. I'm at home now. And yeah. So that's what it is. That's what it do. That's what it be. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.